As President Trump's third national security advisor gets ready to start work, Jacqueline Vouga explores how John Bolton looks likely to be the latest official to face scrutiny over alleged links to Russia.
In the latest installment of the revolving door saga that's defined the Trump administration, a third national security advisor is taking over. John Bolton is an outspoken ultra-hawk seen as an advocate of big stick diplomacy, including when it comes to Russia.
The Russians have walked all over the Obama administration for 8 years. It's really been a pathetic performance. Putin is, I think, making a propaganda claim here, and of course he's blaming us for this. He's saying, if you hadn't gotten out of the 1972 anti-ballistic missile treaty, I wouldn't have to do this. That's complete nonsense, and he knows it. You've got to build up both our cyber offensive and defensive capabilities and create structures of deterrence so it doesn't happen again. And how do you do that? In this case, you make the Russians feel pain.
So not exactly in line with Trump's enduring message of the benefits of getting along with Russia. But maybe that means this is the one guy in the Trump administration who won't be accused of being a Kremlin puppet. Or not. If we look back, Bolton is not without connections to Russia. And as we all know, any hint of the wrong red, white, and blue flag is more than enough to string someone up in Washington. Now, back in 2013, Bolton recorded a video for a Russian gun rights group, encouraging Moscow to adopt something similar to America's Second Amendment.
Were the Russian national government to grant a broader right to bear arms to its people, it would be creating a partnership with its citizens that would better allow for the protection of mothers, children, and families.
But given that Bolton was on the NRA's International Affairs Subcommittee at the time, it's not all that surprising or sinister. That, however, isn't stopping anyone from jumping to collusion conclusions. Now, stay with me here. The group that distributed the video was co-founded by Alexander Torshin, yes, a Russian. And the FBI is reportedly investigating whether Torshin illegally funneled money to the NRA, which in turn used the funds to support the Trump campaign. And the Russian cherry on top is Torshin is tied to the Kremlin and President Putin himself. With connections like that, there's sure to be a huge scandal brewing. And sadly for Bolton, it gets worse. He has appeared on our channel a number of times in the past, and we all know what Washington thinks of us.
Propaganda bullhorn.
RT television.
Propaganda machine.
Russian propaganda.
Russian propaganda.
Russian propaganda machine.
This propaganda that's coming out of Russia.
Russian propaganda on steroids.
The internet isn't ignoring the possibly serious physical signs of where Bolton's loyalties truly lie either.
John Bolton's moustache is a Russian spy.
Breaking. John Bolton's moustache admits that it is a Russian spy.
Bolton's hair and moustache are different colours, which makes him look like he's in disguise.
In just over 2 weeks, Bolton will officially take over as Trump's national security advisor, giving the media plenty of time to tease out any and all ties Bolton may have to Russia and speculate on exactly what they mean. Good luck, guys.
Legal and media analyst Lionel believes Bolton's appointment sends conflicting messages.
We started off with hawkish, responsible, bellicose, saber-rattling. No, let's be more circumspect. It changes by the day. I have to remind you of this one issue. North Korea, phase one. President Trump wanted to warn them, we can annihilate you, our button is bigger than your button, we have more missiles than you do, watch it. Phase two, rapprochement, détente, great. Let's meet, terrific. Stage three, let's bring in Bolton, who wanted a preemptive strike. If you can figure this out, if you can see any pattern to this, you're a better person than I am.